Start there with breaking news from Manchester United. The club have just announced that Marcus Rashford has signed a new 5-year contract. Rashford's previous contract was up next summer. He's now committed his long-term future to the club. Rashford has scored 123 goals in 359 games for United since making his first team debut in 2016. Rashford has said, "I joined Manchester United as a 7-year-old boy with a dream. That same passion, pride and determination to succeed still drives me every time I have the honour of wearing the shirt. I've already had some amazing experiences at this incredible club, but there is still a lot more to achieve, and I remain relentlessly determined to win more trophies in the years ahead. As a United fan all my life, I know the responsibility that comes with representing this badge and feel the highs and lows as much as anyone. I can assure you that I will give everything to help the team reach the level we are capable of, and I can feel the same determination around the dressing room. I couldn't be more excited for the future under this manager." Manchester United's football director John Murtough added, "Ever since he joined our academy 18 years ago, Marcus has epitomised what it takes to succeed as a Manchester United player. He is a brilliant talent, but also humble, dedicated and driven. As he enters his prime years, we know there is still so much more to come from him, and we can see the hunger that Marcus feels to achieve the highest levels of success here at Manchester United. Working with Erik and his coaches is the perfect environment for Marcus to continue to develop into one of the best attacking players in the world." Well, let's get to the day's transfer news, and our chief reporter, Kaveh Solokal, will continue the United theme. If I may, they're getting closer to signing their next goalkeeper?
Yes, they're getting very close. No secret that Erik ten Hag wanted a new number one this summer. He's getting Andre Onana, who's flying in to the UK to complete his move to Manchester United from Inter Milan. United will be paying up to £48 million. I think the initial fee is going to be £44 million plus add-ons. Of course, he needs to pass a medical. He needs to get a work permit as well. Once that is done, I think he will sign a 5-year contract with the option of another year, and he will fly off to join United's tour of the USA. He's a goalkeeper who has packed a lot into his career over the last 7 seasons. He started off at Barcelona's academy and then went to Ajax, where he worked with Erik ten Hag, almost got to the Champions League final in 2019 with Ajax. And he's one of these modern goalkeepers who's very comfortable playing out from the back. Something that people criticise David De Gea for not being particularly good at. I think Onana is actually, in a way, too good at doing that. I mean, that was the view of his international manager, Rigobert Song, Cameroon, during the World Cup in Qatar, because after the first game against Switzerland, the manager had a real go at him for taking too many risks playing out from the back, and things got so heated between the two of them that Onana was actually sent home from the World Cup. He's had a few ups and downs in his relationship with Ten Hag as well in the past. I think Ten Hag has dropped him on a few occasions, and he's also served a 9-month ban for a doping violation. So he's had lots of highs and lows in his career, but obviously I think he'll be absolutely delighted that he's going to become a Manchester United player, a dream move for him, and also, let's not forget, a very, very good deal for Inter Milan, because they signed him on a free transfer 12 months ago, and now they'll be making up to £48 million by selling him to United.
Nice business if you can get it. Looking further up the pitch, the news about Rashford doesn't mean they don't want further reinforcements.
No, Erik ten Hag definitely wants a new number 9 this summer as well. United are still in talks with Atalanta over a deal for Rasmus Højlund. Now, look, he's a player who's got extraordinary potential. He's only 20 years old. He moved to Atalanta last summer, I think, for €17 million. He scored 9 times last season. Atalanta asking for at least £70 million for him, even though they only paid, about £15 million last summer. And before he joined Atalanta, 6 months before that, He was playing in Austria for Sturm Graz. They signed him for, I think, around 1.8 million euros. So that just symbolises what happens in the transfer market. This is a player who 18 months ago was bought and sold for 1.8 million euros. 6 months later, he was bought and sold for 17 million euros. 12 months later, we're talking about him potentially moving to Manchester United for £70 million. He's got a lot of potential. He's a very promising young player. He's got a good scoring record at international level for Denmark as well. I think he scored 6 times in 4 games. But he is one for the future. I'm not sure if he is the finished article yet. I'm not sure, doesn't matter what I think, but a lot of people in the game would say maybe he's not worth £70 million. I mean, he's a very, very good young player, but I'm sure United will be trying to get that price down.